Two teenagers from Leicester have now been named in a serious crime where they took the life of a 50-year-old man. Hi there, and thank you for all joining me for another video that just gone viral. In this video I'll bring you a news report surrounding two teenagers who have now legally been named surrounding taking the life of a 50-year-old man named Junior Osborne. A 50-year-old father lost his life in Leicester by a pack of feral teenagers, including the two twins who had just celebrated their 16th birthday. Before the siblings were sentenced today, the Honourable Judge Neil Claver agreed to report a request by Lancashire Live for reporting restrictions to be lifted so that the pair could be named publicly for the first time. The identities of Nero McLean and his twin brother, Levardo McLean, were also previously protected by law due to their age. Nero McLean was last month convicted by a jury of taking the life of Junior Osborne in a premeditated attack on Narborough Road just after 9:30 p.m. on Wednesday, September the 27th last year. During the trial at Leicester Crown Court, CCTV was played showing Nero McLean sprinting across the road of Narborough Road near the subway takeaway. Nero McLean was seen running across the road where Junior Osborne was on his bicycle, and Nero McLean stabbed Mr. Osborne in the back of the neck with what was described as a very large knife. Meanwhile, the four other defendants shouted encouragement from the opposite side of the road. They were Levardo McLean, Moses Steiner of Dovedale Road in Thurmaston, Theobald Buswar of Ashcourt Grosby, and James Williams, 18, of Pelham Way in Leicester City Centre. All four were found guilty of manslaughter by the jury. At the sentencing hearing, Nero McLean was given a life sentence and must serve a minimum of 17 years behind bars before parole can be considered. The four found guilty of manslaughter were each jailed for 8 years and will have to serve 2/3 of their sentence before they are automatically released on licence. Junior Osborne, who was 50, who had been stopped on the pavement on his bike, he fell to the ground in a pool of blood and later lost his life at the scene. There seems to be an ever-growing trend of this with regards to youngsters, even teenagers as young as 12, regarding an incident in a report the other day that was on the news, where a 19-year-old man lost his life at the hands of two 12-year-olds armed with machetes. It seems that this problem is never addressed at the root of its cause, but rather plastered over, and nobody seems to want to address the elephant in the room, that the UK has a serious problem regarding teenagers, youngsters, knife-wielding and machete-wielding thugs. You have to ask yourself what sort of environment and what parental guidance were these people given as children. Sadly, a lot of these homes that these children come from are where parents aren't really bothered. They don't invest time in their children. Some can't even be bothered to supervise them, which is why they're left to their own accord. Some of them are brought up to be thugs because the parents protect, harbour and fail to address their children's problems. And if anybody from outside would dare to wish to confront these children on their behaviour, expect to be confronted by an angry parent protecting the child's behaviour, then you have to sit here and wonder why we have a nation of youngsters and teenagers who are walking around with knives and machetes. The sad truth is, where these teenagers are going, they better be able to fight, because where you're going, there won't be any machetes or knives. I hope you enjoyed the content. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and if you enjoyed the content, smash the thumbs up button too. Take care of yourself and each other, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.